Voters are showing up to the polls in droves since early voting began yesterday. But Clinton County election officials are predicting record turnout if this momentum continues through November 3rd. Fox 44's Kendall Green found out that turnout this year could surpass the turnout of 2008 when President Obama was elected. Kendall, how are candidates for Congress reacting to voter engagement despite the pandemic?
Adam, it's fuel to their fire. Both Pete Sessions and Rick Kennedy have different political agendas, but the congressional candidates are a lot alike when it comes to their response to voter turnout so far. They say they hope this continues leading up to the big night just weeks away.
An opening day of early voting Tuesday attracted the masses, energizing both congressional candidates looking to replace Congressman Bill Flores. Election officials making a bold prediction, suggesting we may see an even larger turnout than the record-breaking 2008 general election.
In that election, we saw about 60%. I predict that we're going to see a bigger turnout than that for this election.
The turnout in early voting so far motivating candidates to engage even more in the next couple of weeks.
We are very much ready to not only go out and greet people and be there, but really to make sure that what we're doing is pushing people to vote.
There's still plenty of people headed for the polls. It's great energy. It certainly gets me going and getting me, wants me to be able to gets me ready to get out there.
Kennedy and Sessions both pushing to get their messages out to folks who ultimately decide their fate when it comes to their chance at filling the 17th Texas congressional seat in Washington.
It is time to start electing folks who are dedicated to rolling up their sleeves and working on behalf of the American people, not on behalf of corporate PACs, not on behalf of a party.
One team, the Republican team, stands for law and order, and one team, which is the Democratic team, is for change and moving.
Even in the midst of a pandemic that's left over 200,000 dead so far nationwide, the motivation is there for voters and candidates as the sprint towards November 3rd gets underway.
Millions of people all over the country are willing to go out because they know that this is important and they cannot let fear grip them or win in this matter.
Obviously, there's huge energy around this election on all sides. Everybody's highly motivated to get out there.
Now, with this amount of turnout so far, you almost have to ask, have there been any issues with the voting process countywide? And if so, how are they being addressed? We'll have those answers for you coming up at 9:30. In studio, I'm Kendall Green. Adam, back to you.